Well, I'm on the phone with the Maine Maritime Academy head football coach, Chris McKenney, as we are every Monday. And, Coach, a tough game against MIT this past weekend.
Good morning, Chris. Yes, it wasn't what we expected down there. We were hoping to go down and get our first conference win, and we just made too many mistakes, in the first half especially, and that got us behind early. We had our chances on offense. We were on the goal line twice, didn't get in, and we turned the ball over. And when you got that combination going on offense, that's not a good thing. And defensively, when we did turn the ball over, they were able to convert them into scores. So we got down early in the first half. We made too many mistakes, and then when we came out in the second half, they came out ready to play. We went down the field and scored and pulled within 6. And we thought we had the thing going again. And then MIT was able to start running the ball on us, which hurt us. They were eating the clock, and were able to score touchdowns. And we got behind, at 17 at one point, I think, and then at 23. And then we came back with a couple touchdowns and just were never able to pull within 6 or tie the game again. And there was last night's film session with the team. There was a lot of teachable moments on there, and certainly they're listening, and we're making corrections. And at times, again, we played some good football, but overall, it's not the kind of football we want to play. We want to, not give up so many points, and we've got to convert when we're in that red zone, and those are things we're going to be working on this week.
You're right back at it down in Ritchie Field this coming Saturday afternoon when you play host to Coast Guard.
Yes, we're back at home, which is always a great thing. We had obviously a great crowd for the Mass Maritime game, our first home game. Hopefully we have another great crowd this Saturday. We got a tough team coming in. They're 2-2. They're coming off a great win for them last week. They beat Salve Regina on a last-second field goal. Overall, they've got a real good defense. They had a good defense last year. They have a number of those kids back, a lot of juniors and seniors on their defensive side. So they play real disciplined football on defense, and they make plays. Offensively, they're not scoring as many points as some of the teams that we've faced so far, but they've got a real good quarterback who's been starting for a couple of years. He makes good decisions, so we certainly have to contain him. They've got a lot of formations that they run and motions, so we have to be disciplined, and they have a balanced attack with the run and the pass, so we have to be able to defend a lot of different things and a lot of different formations, and certainly we'll be getting to work on that this week, and we're excited to play at home. We're excited to play another conference game. We're disappointed about last week. We felt like we could have gone down there and played better than we played. We're looking to get back to 500 at home this weekend.
All right, let's talk about Jeddy Doyon, the senior linebacker from Hamden. I mean, in not this past week, but the previous week, I mean, he had just a fantastic game, and not only was he the New England Football Conference Player of the Week, but he won the Golden Helmet Award as well.
Yeah, Jeddy's he's been a good football player and a good student for us for a number of years. He's a senior this year, a captain for us. He's been starting for 3 years. Last week against Mass Maritime, he had 16 tackles. He was awarded player of the game for that week in the conference, and then he won the New England Gold Helmet Award, which is the top award in Division 2-3. They also give one out for Division 1, but he won the 2-3 award. And there's a luncheon down in Boston and everything. He was not able to go, but it's just a tremendous award for us, the school, and for him. And then he followed that up this week with actually the end of last week. So he had a great week, but he's now a finalist for the Campbell Award, which is the National Football Foundation Award that they'll be giving later on in this year. So that's a student athlete, community service type award, and football player. And he was an all-conference football player for us last year. He's a great student in the engineering program and the regiment program that we have here. And so it's a great honor for him, a great week for him last week with all these awards, and certainly for our football program in the school.
I mean, and by being a Campbell Trophy semifinalist, I'm reading the press release here. He's one of 135 student athletes throughout the entire country, and I mean that in itself is just a huge honor.
It certainly is, and we're very proud of him. He's done what you want him to do. He's the true student athlete. He's a leader, both in the classroom and on the football field, in the community, and all of those things are the things that they look at when they look at who's going to be a semifinalist and move on to that next level. And yes, it's the whole country, and so to be selected, there's a number of kids that are nominated around the country, and so it's a great honor. Whether he goes on to the next level or not, this is a great honor for him to get. And
I mean, he really epitomizes what a student athlete is, because in reading the criteria, you've got to have a GPA of at least a 3.2. And for anyone who has never played collegiate athletics, to be able to have a grade point average of 3.2 while practicing daily and being in the weight room and everything that's involved by playing on a sport, it's just a tremendous achievement.
It certainly is, and he's well-rounded. I mean, he's above the 3.2. He's higher than that, but he's in the regiment of midshipmen, so he's got duties in there, and he's a captain of our football team along with three others, and he's a leader on defense, and so he's done it in all areas that you want him to do it, and he's a great example.
All right, Coach, have a great week, and good luck this coming Saturday. And we thank you for your time, and we look forward to chatting with you next Monday.
Thanks, Chris. Talk to you next Monday.